Hi, my name is Chris Wells. I'm a physical therapist here at the University of Maryland Medical Center, and I'm here to lead you through some exercises to warm up your body to get ready to exercise with Jeff. We're going to start with having us roll our shoulders. Roll them all the way back. Try to follow as much range of motion as you can. We're going to try to do 10 to 15 repetitions. Make sure you're doing each one. Doing a great job. All right, now we're gonna go the other way. I'm gonna roll them forward, pull them back. That's 3, you're doing great. Keep increasing those circles to loosen up your shoulders. Let's do 3 more. All right, let's get ready for the next one. These are called butterflies. We're gonna reach all the way up and come all the way back down, bringing those thumbs all the way back. If you have shoulder problems or you've just recently had a pacemaker in place, we're going to alternate this exercise by having you come this way and come across. So just keep your elbows at shoulder height and come back. But for the rest of us, we're going to finish out these exercises reaching far up and stretching as best we can. Great. Let's try to do 3 more. Last one, and then we're going to go into our air punches. We're going to take our arms and we're going to reach across our body. That's it. Okay, try to really reach out and rotate across your body. Stretch those back muscles. Start engaging your abdominal muscles a little bit. Let's try to do 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and one last one. Excellent, good. Now we're going to put our hands down on our bed to help us brace ourselves. We're going to bring both knees up, bend our knees and put them together, and we're going to bring our hips to one side and then rotate those knees to the other side. Okay. You're doing a great job. Once again, you can take this nice and slow. And once again, we're going to do 10 to 15 repetitions. Excellent. Starting to warm up that body to get ready to work out with Jeff. Perfect. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, we're going to straighten our knees again. Get our legs slightly far apart. We're going to bring our toes all the way in, rotating at our hips, and then rotating our feet all the way out. This motion's coming from your hips. Back and forth. Very nice work. Good. You should start feeling your heart rate increase a little bit and taking deeper breaths. That's what this warm-up is for. Getting you ready. And the last one we're going to do here is we're going to pump our ankles up and down. We're going to point our toes as far out as we can and pull them up towards you as far back as you can. This is great to improve our circulation and get those muscles working and pumping to bring blood back up to our heart to exercise shortly. Excellent. We're doing a great job. This is going to get us ready to exercise a little bit more intensely in that next video that's coming up. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, I'm going to turn this over to Jeff.
All right, here we are. We're marching in place. Why are we marching in place? Because you just finished your warm-up and it's time to exercise. Yep, I'm that guy. We're gonna move, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna have a great time. I'm Jeff Savage, and I am here to lead you through your exercise routine. So keep in mind, as you exercise, modify as needed. I'll be showing you modifications as we go through our routine. Also, super important, keep your RPE scale in mind. We're gonna be light to moderate, light to somewhat moderate, but we don't wanna overexert. If or when you feel yourself overexerting, pause or just slow down. But we're gonna get through this together. So now we've got a few exercises gonna offer you a challenge. A few is gonna be kind of fun, so says me, and a couple is gonna be easy. But in 5 seconds, we got torso rotations. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands over our chest. For some of you, you may want a pillow, and that's okay. Just rotate to the left, back to the center, then to the right. That's 1 rep, all right? We're gonna do this 12 times. You're gonna do this to your degree of wellness, fitness, and wholeness. Keep that torso going. Use the actual bed. If you have pillows behind you, great. Use it to your advantage. Just lean into it and roll. All right, so while we're here, we want to do our very best. We don't want to slack. We don't want to get lackadaisical. We don't want to get too comfortable. But just turn your torso left to right. It's a super easy way to engage your core, all right? We're going to do 2 more of these. That's 4 total, depending on how you count. It is a double count, but we've got 1 more to go. All right? To the left, to the right, 1 more time. All right, hands to our side. I want you to press your hands into your bed for a little bit more support. We're going to start with our left leg. We have lateral leg raises. In and out. That's all you're doing. In and out. In and out. 40 seconds of work. Do this to your level best. Your foot, your leg may not go as far as mine. As much as possible, if you're able, take your foot to the edge of the bed. If you don't get the edge, that's your modification. You do it to your degree, but it's 40 seconds. So we're here to make sure that we keep moving, that we stay on program, and that we get to the place of health that we actually truly want to be. Three, 2, 1, let's march. We've got 60 seconds. Within this 60 seconds, I want you to think about your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you here? Why are you staring at my face? As handsome as it is, we're here. So I want you to think about, well, what is my why? Is it greater health? Is it better nutrition? Is it to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday, last week, last month? It's to start a new legacy in my family of just better health and movement. Whatever your why is, just do that. It has to be yours. No one has to agree with it. Keep in mind your RPE. So if you feel yourself overexerting, please just slow your pace. All right? For those of you who don't feel inhibited, keep moving. But move to your why. You don't need to ask a bunch of people. You have the perfect reason to create a why. And that's just you. You're deserving. In 5 seconds, you know what else you deserve? Some knee taps. All right, we're gonna have a 12 count. Alternating knee taps in 5, 4, 3, 2, right to left, left to right. Let's go. That's 1. I want you to make an effort to bring your knee to your hand, but don't push your hand to your knee. All right? Use the bed. Just push your back into the bed if you need to. It's okay, but just keep moving. Move to your why. Keep it in mind. Don't overexert. The RPE scale is there for a reason. Please, please, please use it. All right, we'll come up to our next drill in 3 seconds. We're finishing our knee taps in 2, 1, and it's front leg raises. Hands to our side. Push your hands into the mattress for extra support. Alternating front leg raises. As high as you comfortably can. It's a double count, absolutely. So if your legs leave that mattress for 3 inches or 1 inch, all that matters to me is you're moving. If you're moving, I'm happy. All right? So this is number 6. I know I'm yapping away, but believe it or not, I'm counting. All right? You know how us trainers are. We may add an extra, but I won't add extra. Not here. Maybe. All right? We've got 3 more. How about that? Keep raising those legs, push into the mattress, engage your core as comfortably as you can. Give me 1 more. Left leg up, right leg up. Here we go. Push your arms out in front of you. Front arm raises, only up to your shoulder, into pushes. It's 60 seconds. Palms down, up to your shoulders, press in, back out. 60 seconds of movement. It's a great time to think about, man, I really could do better with my shoulder mobility. Well, I really could do better with, putting my exercises on my calendar. If it's not on your calendar, you're not gonna do it. Take my word. All right? 60 seconds of work. If you make this a priority, in 60 days, brand new you. Promise you. Some of you, if you are on restrictions, you can come off. Come off that in 30 days if you're consistent. So now, you've got about 5 more seconds. We're gonna have bed, lat, row, assist. You're gonna love this one, trust me. And here we go. All right, we're gonna bring your right hand across and grab your bed rail. You're gonna row. All right, if you need a modification, as you're pulling or rolling yourself in, bring your opposite leg up to help and aid you push across. So if you need that modification, continue with your foot up. The rest of us, we're gonna bring that foot down and pull. It's a 12 count, all right? We've got 10 more to go actually. Pull yourself as deeply as possible and just think about, this is kind of like a log roll or a bed roll for those of you who may need some extra assistance. Just keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling to your degree of fitness, wellness, and wholeness. Give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. If you're modifying, that's great. Continue to modify. We're gonna switch sides, same thing, other side. Left hand. Come across, pull your rail. Remember, if you need a modification, bring that leg up. That's gonna help you, assist you in pushing. Pull over, we've got 10 more. Pull, pull, pull. Use those biceps, use those back muscles, and use your RPE scale. At any point, you feel like you're overexerting, please, 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 slow things down. Pause. Take a deep breath. But take these last 3 reps and do them well. All right? We're gonna practice this again. 1 more rep for me, please, and thank you. With the knee flexion. Right hand, opposite side. Here we go. We're gonna make it a lot more dynamic. Pull and flex that knee in all the way if you can. Your modification, once again, you're gonna keep that foot remain into the bed and push across. All right? For those of you who do not need a modification, let's go. Pull and bring that knee as high as possible. This is a lot, okay? For some. So, take your time. Breathe into the movement. Think about what you're doing. Think about your why. You absolutely deserve better health. 2 more. Here we go. 1 and 2. Same thing, other side. I told you, you're gonna love it. Here we go. Knee flexion combined with that row. That's 2. If you need that modification, you keep your foot flat behind you and push. All right? Bring that knee up as high as possible. If you touch your elbow, great. If you don't, great. The only thing you really care about is that you're moving. Give me 4 more, really good. We're gonna move on in this program to our next exercise. 1 more, please, and thank you. Oh my goodness. If you ain't having fun, something wrong with you. All right, so now we're moving straight to our next exercise. It's gonna be our marching in place. We're marching in place for 60 seconds, all right? Here we go. So I think it's a great time to mention following your team's recommendations. What does that mean? That means what the doc says, do. That means taking your meds, eating well, especially heart-healthy foods. What does that sound like? What does that look like? Heart-healthy foods are prepared well. So maybe more baked foods, less fried foods. Maybe consider your spices, your seasonings a little bit differently, especially with American diet, heavy on salt sometimes. Let's lighten up on the salt. So keep those things in mind when it comes to your team's recommendations. Nutrition is super important when it comes to heart health because you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. Please keep that in mind. No matter how much you move, you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. So no matter the culture, no matter the food, heart healthy. And in 5 seconds, we're gonna transition to our next exercise, which is gonna be what? It's a knee tap circuit. Here we go. So 40 seconds of knee taps to your degree of wellness, of fitness, and of wholeness. Bring your knee up to your hand, but don't push your hand down to your knee. Don't cheat yourself. Just because I'm not in that room with you doesn't mean I don't want your best results to success. 20 seconds of a bicycle. 3, 2, 1, go. That's bicycle. That's bicycle. It's 20 seconds. To your RPE scale level. I can't say that enough. To your RPE scale level. 5 seconds, we're back to our knee taps. This is a 3-round circuit here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, knee taps. So if my pace is a little faster than yours, great. No harm, no foul, and no worries. You are doing this not compared to me, the person next to you, or someone you saw on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever other platform. You're comparing yourself to who you were yesterday, last month, last week. And in 3 seconds, we're transitioning to our bicycle. 2, 1, bicycle. You want to be a better version of you. That means better health, better wellness, better cognition. Did you know the better you eat, the better you think? Your food actually has an effect on how you think. 3, 2, thinking about these knee taps coming up. 1, and go. 40 seconds of knee taps. So the better you eat, the better you move, the better you feel, the better you think. All right? Heart health is key. In 7 seconds, back to our bicycle. 5, 4, 3 seconds, bring that knee up high. 2, 1. It's an amazing circuit. A lot of cardio, a lot of heart health, bicycle. So it doesn't matter how high you bring your knee up, how fast you bicycle, just move. 5 seconds. 4, we got our back flex. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Hands to your side. Our back flex looks like this. Hands out, bring your elbows to the bed, and push. Hold for like 1 second, and back out. You're thinking about flexing every muscle in your back to your degree, as hard as possible. All right? Number 4, we've got 12. So this is an easy way to get a lot of posterior chain. Oh, big word. Get all those back muscles working. All right? So this includes your core. To some degree, your chest is working, your back. Your core also includes the total circumference. Most people only think about a six-pack, but it's the entire circumference. Give me 2 more. Give me 1 more. Whew. Let's go with the crossover. Let's go. Let's go. We're crossing over. Now, you may not be as fast as I am, but for these 60 seconds, just keep moving. So if you need a modification, it looks like this. It's a slower pace, but guess what? You're moving. All right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself in all ways. Did you know that 88% of communication, self-communication, is negative? Let's include some positive thoughts. So as you're creating that new version of yourself, you can use all kinds of tools, mantras, scriptures, whatever your culture may be. Use those things in a positive way, even food. We've got 5 more seconds. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to march in place, baby. 4, 3, 2. What comes after 2? Shucks. All right, let's march in place. Let's go. We're marching in place for 60 seconds. So what I want you to do with all those tools I just talked about, build a team. No matter what your culture, ethnicity, doesn't matter. Build a team. You're going to need someone in your spiritual life, someone who can actually speak life within your spirit, speak life within you. You're going to need someone who knows, trusts, and loves you. Now, there's someone close to you, someone that has contact to you. So they know when you're, girl, did you exercise today? Hey, man, did you eat on plan? They know when you're fibbing. Someone from your medical team that you talk to a little bit more frequently than anyone else. But someone with a medical background that can give you science behind your activity. So now, speaking of activity, we have one coming up right now I think you're gonna love. All right? 3, 2, 1, and pause. Oh my goodness. So listen, we're gonna practice 5 deep coughs. Some of you may want to have a pillow over your chest for comfort's sake. Awesome, great, please do that. What I want all of us to do is as we inhale from the belly. All right, not the chest, but the belly. We're gonna practice 5 coughs. Number 1, here we go. Inhale, go. All right, got it, feels good. Let's continue on. Number 2, let's go. Feels good. I want to pause real quick, do a body check. Take your mind throughout your body. Listen to what you feel. Compare that to your RPE scale and then continue on. Number 3, here we go. You did 3, 2 more is in you. You ready? Number 4, let's go. Now, if you've done 4, we've got 1 more and we're done. You ready? Let's go. 5. Listen, I want you to keep these several things in mind. Keep your why in mind. Hopefully you're at the center of your why. Compliance. Compliance in all ways, with your meds, with your nutrition, all right? With your own personal why, but stay in compliance with all things your doctor, your team has told you to do. Also, keep in mind, we got a cool down coming up. So stick around, get ready for this amazing cool down. I'm Jeff Savage, and I'm gonna see you on the next round of exercise.
I hope you enjoyed your workout today with Jeff. I'm here to lead you through a cool down to bring the heart rate and your breathing back down to normal. Let's start off with just a little bit of stretching your neck. I want you to look straight ahead and drop your ear down towards your shoulder. This should be nice, slow motion. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds at least. You can hold longer depending on how you feel. And then we're going to go off to the other side. For all these cool down exercises, we're going to have you do at least 3 to 5 repetitions, but you can do more depending on how your body feels. Okay. Once again, you're trying to look straight ahead and drop that ear to your shoulder. Good. Excellent. Okay. Let's do 1 more on each side after I finish this one. Good. You should feel a nice stretch along the outside of your neck. Excellent. Good job. We're going to go back to the butterflies. We're going to change a little bit. We're going to have you reach up, reach all the way up and back, really squeeze those shoulder blades together and get a nice stretch. Hold for at least 2 to 3 seconds, and then come on back down. Okay? We're going to come on back up and really stretch. Once again, if you've had a recent pacemaker placed or you have shoulder problems, we're going to change that. Bring your hands to shoulder height and bring them back and really squeeze your shoulder blades together, almost lifting your back up off the bed and then back. Once again, we're going to try to hold each motion for 2 to 3 seconds at least, but feel free to hold longer. And we're going to try to do 3 to 5 repetitions just to start stretching out your chest muscles and those shoulder muscles. Good. Let's do 1 more. We're going to bend those knees up. Okay. We're going to drop your knees to the side, and you should start to feel a nice stretch along your back and buttocks. Excellent. And then we're going to go to the other side. Good. You're doing great. You should feel your breathing coming down and your heart rate's coming back down as we gently go through these exercises. Remember to hold each exercise at least 2 to 3 seconds. And hold longer if you feel like you need to stretch a little bit longer. Perfect. We're going to do one more on each side. Good job. Last one. All right, this last one, we're going to come back in the center, put your knees down. We're going to bring your knee up, grab your lower leg, and bring it in a little bit and get a little bit of a stretch. And then we'll switch sides. Bring it up, and then take your arms and pull it in, pull your knee to your chest a little bit to get a little extra stretch. Good job. We're going to try to do a few more of these, just getting a little bit of a stretch. You're doing great. We're almost on our cool downs. Perfect. Let's do one more on each side after we finish this repetition. Good. Very nice work. And the last one we're going to do is we're going to straighten our knees and pull our toes back towards us. You should feel a nice stretch along the calf muscle. You could also feel it all the way up into your knee, the back of your knee, and then relax. We're going to straighten our knees and pull our ankles back and stretch. These cool down exercises are really important just to bring your body back down to the resting heart rate and blood pressure and respiratory rate after exercising. You've done a great job today. I hope we see you again exercising with us very shortly. Remember, you can do these exercises more than once a day while you're here with us.